Good morning, it's day 50. It's been raining all night. Just making a cup of coffee. Check this out. This confused me when I came back last night. That's my exact tent. And they've just, they've moored up, I keep saying that. And they've pitched it just like 5 feet away from mine. That could have been an embarrassing mistake last night. Got close to the bridge I am. Yeah, so the weather's still crap. All my stuff's still wet. So I'm going to stay here in Cologne, which is spelled K-O-L-N in German. Very confusing. For the day, do a bit of sightseeing. There's a cathedral, there's a museum, there's loads of museums. All the shops are closed. So that's what I'm doing for a day. 2 rest days in 1 week. For some reason that makes me feel really angsty. It shouldn't, but there you go. So this is just coming to the outskirts of Köln now. It's one of the old city gates. Cycle through the south of the city, which seemed quite, not very posh, but it was really nice. Reminded me a bit of Copenhagen, like big tall apartment buildings, leafy roads. So let's see what else Cologne has got. Not one of the prettiest bits of Cologne. But nice tram. Wow, that is impressive. This feels, I don't know, feels like the biggest one I've seen. Incredibly detailed. This is a really nice fountain. Hensel Manchenbrunnen. Something to do with the brownie. Something to do with the legends. Look at the flowers, gorgeous. And you can just hear the strains of Hallelujah by Leonard Cohen there by the brass band down there. Can't see them. Yeah, all the shops are closed except in the main train station, which is dead useful. I've just been to that Rossmann who sell travel size stuff, which is amazing because I was running out of shampoo. And they've got high speed internet here and cheap food. Really glamorous tourist experience. Right, I'm gonna go up the bell tower. This is really, really beautiful. And I'm kicking myself because I forgot to bring my 360 spherical camera and also my umbrella that I bought when it was raining in Tübingen. It would be very, very useful now. I don't know how to be a pedestrian anymore. 533 steps to get to the top of the bell tower. There's a sign on reception, I'll show you it now. Take my legs away. I'm amazed at how much graffiti there is. I would have thought the same type of people would pay €5 and climb 533 steps. Cathedral. I wouldn't want to graffiti it. This works with pure sweat climbing up them stairs. There's still more to go. Look at all the graffiti. Cologne is pretty run down in bits across the bridge to get here. And in the kind of like turret bit to get up, there was a couple of homeless people sleeping there. So I'm not quite at the top yet, but I'm really impressed that they've actually built statues in the kind of recesses of the tops of these towers. I don't know if they had binoculars in them days, but a lot of work went into them and not very many people are going to see the detail. God, I know I'm going to sound like a proper busybody here, but I can't get over all the graffiti. People throwing little things off the sides, stupid bloody padlocks. Look at that. And that's the view. Not much of one today. That's not the bridge I crossed. Yeah. Look, yeah, someone's you could throw loads of money down there. So you'd actually be quite profitable if you managed to be bothered to clean this up a bit. Let's see if I can focus. That railway bridge has got passengers, pedestrians going over it. Yeah, that's a dead pigeon. Look at it, it's minging. This stinks of piss. Okay, this is cool because the sign at reception said the bell tower was actually closed. But it's open now. What time is it? Can't see. 2 minutes past 2, I've just missed it going off. So I'll have to stay here for 10 minutes. 13 minutes. It's a weirdly sadistic tourist experience that you have to go up that really tight spiral staircase, and there's two-way traffic as well as people come down the other way. And you get to the top, it was minging. There was actually a guy at the top, like a guide, and he told me that filming wasn't allowed but photos are. I was like, oh yeah, but all this the graffiti is and the dead pigeon. But to have a look at the scale of it, look, see that there? That is a scale of one of the filials at the very top of the tower. The views are crap. That can't be helped because the weather's rubbish. But I deserve a pint now. So I've come to this Brauhaus brewery where it's a beer called Fruh, F-R-U-H. As you can see, they just keep producing them like on a production line, one after the other. It's a proper Brauhaus where they'll just keep bringing you more drinks until you put your beer mat on the top of your drink. They're only little small ones, not even a half. Well, authentic German experience. Back behind the cathedral now. So you've got the Roman Museum. The Museum Ludwig is meant to be all contemporary art. And this is the Philharmonic Hall, featuring Titanic the Musical, Hair, some Jog River Dance and Motown. Making me feel quite proud of Liverpool because our Philharmonic Hall generally has a bit of a classier line-up than that. Outside the cathedral they got this bit of an exhibition about Cologne 70 years ago. Look at the bridge, they took the bridge out. It's mad because you often see pictures like this. We've all seen pictures of Liverpool after the Blitz. This is what we were doing on the other side. Wow. The bridge though, that is really... Oh gosh. That's the bridge I was filming from up in the tower. Oh my good god, look at all those padlocks. Look at the state of them. Are they actually trying to do what the Allies didn't finish? Completely wreck the bridge forever. I mean, how much extra weight must that add? I'm not a bridge engineer. God. Idiots. The entire goddamn bridge is full of them. People are thick, stupid sheep. Okay, I feel I need to explain, have a bit of a rant about why I hate those padlocks so much. I'm going to do it with this perfectly decent, unblemished bridge behind me. I'm not a very romantic person. In fact, I don't even agree or believe in the concept of marriage at all in 2019. I think nobody cares who you're banging besides other people who want to bang you or your partner, who are patiently waiting for that Facebook notification to say you're no longer going out. The rest of us, it literally has no effect on our life at all. We don't care. So, but I understand people want to get married, and you know, I kind of like actually get quite annoyed when they say gay people go and get married. So I'm a bit of a contradiction in terms in that sense. But I just, what does that padlock say? You know, at least yeah, you're standing up in front of all your friends and saying I make a commitment to this person. Why you can't do that quietly? Why you can't just be faithful, supportive partner, enhance your partner's life quietly without telling everyone else about it? Anyway, I don't know, but apparently making a big fuss about it is more important than actually carrying out the being a faithful partner, etc, etc. I've not even had like much heartbreak in my life like that. I don't know why I'm so bitter. I just think it's illogical. Anyway, I just wonder how many of those padlocks are people being a bit conned, like, you know, oh, we've been going out for 4 years now, we should really get married. How about I buy a £3 padlock instead from a hardware shop, and we go and throw the bloody keys into a bridge? It's stupid. And obviously when you see that many padlocks in one place, do you realise how what's the word? When someone's not important, that thing. They're not important. You are irrelevant. You are an irrelevant speck of dust in the world. It's like a million people have done this before. A million people have been, oh, so in love before. It's not unspecial. I bet you there's more than one padlock on there that are the same people. You know, the same people have 4 or 5 partners, and each time they're going to put a different padlock up. And just lastly, because when I first saw this, it was down the Albert Dock. And this is boring, this is a nerdy thing, and I'm not a metallurgist, not even sure I pronounced that correctly, but bits of metal that stay outdoors in the weather have to be repainted all the time, like the Forth Bridge, otherwise they rot, otherwise bits of water get into them, and you have to use special paint, you have to use usually bitumen paint, you have to use waterproof paint on them, otherwise bits of water get into them and they rust, and the metal is no longer strong and it'll fall apart. I know this, I've had to black the bottom of my boat countless bloody times. So what you're actually doing is some poor sod, I don't know why they haven't done it there, but some poor sod will have to come and remove each bloody one of them with a pair of bolt cutters or an angle grinder and then paint it. It's stupid. And that one was ridiculous, the weight. I was worried about the weight. You've got 2 trains on, you've got trains on all those tracks and a load of people on it. That's going to crumble into the river, I'm telling you. Anyway, 3 minutes on why I hate padlocks on bridges. You're welcome. I've calmed down now. I wasn't really that worked up. Just wanted to stop and take a look at that for some boss architecture over the Rhine. And do you know what? I didn't even notice that there's like a St. John's Tower. Sweet. Third attempt, sorry, at making a quick addendum to my earlier point about the bridge here being destroyed by the Allies. It wasn't, it was destroyed by the Germans themselves, like that Ludendorff bridge that I visited the other day. Cars just coming towards me, don't run me over. Car going past. No, yeah, I was actually quite affected by the pictures of the bridge bombed, because we've got a bombed out church but in Liverpool, but to be fair, you can live without a church, but when a bridge is bombed, it's like you're thinking, wow, that is like separated people's lives, that's separated people from each other, people from their livelihoods, you know, their day-to-day living is going to be massively affected by that. But it wasn't us that destroyed the bridge, it was the Germans themselves. And I've looked, but my German isn't that great, so I don't understand why. But in March 1945, the German engineers themselves decided to destroy that bridge. Yeah, it's all really depressing, and it all makes you realise how important it is that we have kind of unity and international accord on that really deep. Oh yeah, and also it also makes you realise where the phrase burning your own bridges comes from. I thought that was just something I did when I was drunk. So on that deep and meaningful philosophical note, I had a few beers today, I'll end it there.